Hello, good day everyone. I am ERNA PELEñO. So I will be discussing the chapter 17 entitled Famous Scientists and Their Contributions. So before we start our topic, I prepared a pre-activity. So for you guys to be comfortable and come up some ideas about the topic we will be discussing later. So, magkakaambay din ako ng ideas kung ano ba natin yung topic and also kung may din na talaga kamo pre-existing knowledge about this lesson. So, and direction is matches kamo, it's either invention or innovation. Okay, so may papakita screen kung ano an usanga bagay kung ano ba hiya, invention or innovation. So let's go to the first picture. So this helicopter, is it an invention or innovation? The correct answer is invention. The second one, the flat screen TV or smart TV. Tinatawag na yan. So ano man niya, invention or innovation? Let's see what is the answer. The answer is innovation. The third one is rollerblades. Ano man hiya? Invention or innovation? Okay. The answer is innovation. Okay, this very usually pero may natin nababatian. This is common na talaghiya nga bagay nga maaram kita. So this old telephone or telephone. Ano man niya, invention or innovation? Rora pa. So the answer is, okay, very good. The answer is invention. The last slide is colors. So makakadin na kita ng ideas kung ano natin magiging flow natin topic. So ano ang colors? Invention or innovation? The correct answer is invention. So, yan na. Natapos na natin pre-activity. So, we will be go to our topic for today. So, let's discuss muna about discovery versus invention. So, what are the differences ng discovery versus invention? Para maaram kita, para sa susunod na topic na itatakal ka, is maaram na kita kung ano discovery and invention. So, let's define the discovery. Discovery involves exploration. Okay? Exploration, finding something that existed before, cannot be patented, can be a result of accident or chance. So, kung makikita ninyo invention, if we discuss also this invention, so an invention may add experimentation, while the discovery may add exploration. So makikita na natin ang pagkakaiba. Exploration and experimentation. So something that existed before. Invention naman is creating something new. Okay? The third one is can be patented. So a discovery cannot be patented, while the invention is can be patented. So lastly, follows a process and result-oriented manner. So yun, maalam na kitang discovery versus invention. So nga din naman kitahan, invention versus innovation. Okay? Ano nga ba talaga ang differences sa innovation and invention? So invention, so as what I've said, It is the creation of something completely new, introduce a new faculty in people's lives, while the innovation is introduce new characteristics to a product or field. It improves a current invention by adding to it. Yun ha? Okay? Example ini is the light bulb. So, kung may i-innovate natin ang light bulb, so matatawag niya nga, pwede ka, may dama nat invention, I mean, the innovation han light bulb. May na nga light bulb na may CCTV, 360 nga, 360 degrees na may CCTV, may light pa hiya, okay, tas may fluorescent, laban na, tapos, while the innovation naman, okay, example niya is the smartphone, okay, pwede ka ma-relate natin ang light bulb into the smartphone. Kay smartphone, may ada kita flashlight, di ba? Pwede natin yung magamit as a light. Okay? So, let's go to another slide. Yun. Invention. First, makikita niyo na a picture, and first wheel, batoy pahiya. So, ang pagkata innovation, naging motor car na hiya. So, kung nakikita natin before nga innovation, and wheel is nagiging is usa pala hiya nga bagang bakal, di ba? Ang una nga ina-invent is bato pa hiya nga wheel. Kasi pagka innovate na himo niya nga car, tapos bakal hiya, and nag-evolution han wheel, nagkaada niyahin goma na hiya nga wheel. Yan, di ba? Parang ganun. Nagkakaroon din evolution, something new. Hausa nga bagay, mas pinapaupay pa niya. Okay? Let's go to another example. World Wide Web, and dating internet. So, pagka-innovation, innovate ni, so nag-adi Mark Zuckerberg in Facebook. So, yun, nagka-adi na damo nga, so, yan na, Mark Zuckerberg is very successful man. It's because of Facebook. Yan. Dama na nagamit subscribers. Nagamit han Facebook na very useful. Iba naman is bagan negative impact para ira ng Facebook. Okay. Next slide. So, let's go to the very main point of this topic or this discussion for today. The famous Filipino scientists and their contributions. First, the 15th. There are 15. I include the 15 scientists that I include my report. So, 15th is Julian Bunson in 1908 to 1998. He is a pioneer in renewable energy. So, he is a Filipino biochemist noted for his research on alternative fuels and other indigenous materials as renewable sources of chemicals and fuels. He experimented with the production of ethyl esters, fuels from sugarcane and coconut. He also he invented means of extracting residual coconut oil by a chemical process rather than a physical process. And ika-14, he Eduardo Quisumbing in 1895 to 1986. He is an expert in Philippines medicinal plants. He was a Filipino biologist best known for his work on medicinal plants in the Philippines. He was an author of more than 129 scientific articles. Okay? Bahar Mamel, 129 scientific articles. Mainly on orchids. So more on orchids and iyagin or on orchids and iya articles. So Kasumbing was also notable for his contribution to plant taxonomy and ethnobotany. He served as the director of National Museum of the Philippines, where he rebuilt the herbarium. For 13th, Francisco Santos in 1892 to 1983, a man who fought for a healthy nation. So, sino nga ba Francisco Santos? He is a Philippine scientist who specialized in agricultural chemistry and human nutrition. He contributed to the eradication of nutrition-related disorder. He is also a pioneered research on the nutritive values and chemical composition of the Philippine fruits, vegetables, cereals, and other native foods. His most notable work was on the diet of Filipinos. He believed that if you eat right, you can live right. Okay? Santos' focus was on food security and food availability for all people. Ika-12, he Luz Oliveros Bilardo in 1906 to 1999, a natural products researcher who extracted essential oils from the Philippines plants. So, Luz Oliveros Bilardo was a pharmaceutical chemist who specialized in natural products. She took more than 30 essential oils out of plants and wrote down what each one did. Lu's work helped establish the field of natural product chemistry. She is also paved the way for further research into how these oils can be used for medicinal purposes. Ika-11, Benito Vergara in 1934 to 2015. So, 2015, a pioneer in rice farming. So, very, kita na iya. So, Benito Vergara, a plant scientist and rice farmer. He grew up in the Philippines. He is notable for his work on the farmer's primer on growing rice. This book helped revolutionize rice farming in the Philippines. Vergara wrote the text for farmers who wanted to know how best to grow rice. He designed it to be a teaching tool for those who wanted to know the new techniques that could help improve their crops. Okay, ika-10 is Claire R. Baltazar in 1927 to present. For most Filipino entomologists, so Claire is a Filipino entomologist notable for discovering the Hymenoptera insect species in the Philippines. So she also published one of the Philippines' most reliable books on insects. So more on about insects. Entomologists still use this text as reference material in the field of biology. Ika-9 is Clara Lim Sailanco in 1925 to 2013, an award-winning scientist and a prolific researcher. So, award-winning yan. Clara Lim Sailanco was a Filipino chemist who made her mark in biochemistry, organic chemistry, molecular nutrition, and genetic toxicology. So, her work centered on mutagens. These are the substances that cause mutations or changes in DNA strands. She also researched the substances substances that prevent or reverse mutations caused by other mutagens or anti-mutagens. Okay, ikati Giuseppe L. O'Malley in 1970 to 1992, father of Philippine plant breeding. Giuseppe L. O'Malley, he is a Filipino agricultural scientist born in Laguna, Philippines. He focused on how plants grow and adapt to environmental changes. He also studied how economic plants can be grown more effectively. Okay, he was particularly interested in corn and rice. These were two staples of Filipino cuisine. The plants are heavily dependent on irrigation for successful cultivation. And ika-7, Gregorio T. Velasquez in 1901 to 1989. Father of Psychology in Philippines. Father of Phycology in Philippines. He was a Filipino botanist who pioneered the field of phycology. So, kung ano ba ang phycology? It is the study of algae. He was also one of the people to receive the National Scientist title. This award is given to individuals who have contributed significantly to their field of study. Velasquez's research focused on marine algae. These are the plants that live in water instead of soil, as most other plants do. He examined these organisms' chemical compositions and ability to produce oxygen through photosynthesis. Velasquez researched diatoms and other types of algae. The sixth scientist, she is Jimenanian Jimenaniano de Ocampo in 1907 to 1987. He is the father of eye care in the Philippines. Famous Filipino scientists credits national scientists. Jimeniano de Ocampo was a medical scientist who is best known for being the first person in the Philippines to diagnose and treat eye problems. So, very helpful dakong benefits na nihatag ni Di Ocampo mga tao nga magka-rim eye problems. So, he founded Di Ocampo Eye Hospital in 1952. So, this was the first Philippine eye hospital. He started the hospital because he wanted to help for Filipinos to get eye care. Okay, saludo kami mga sir. So, it is still an important part of Filipino healthcare today. Di Ocampo also designed a corneal dissector that allowed him to improve corneal transplant surgery. Today, we use a similar tool in our practice. His design remains an important innovation that helped revolutionize corneal transplant surgery. Ika-fifth, scientist I include this report. He is Alfredo Lagmay in 1998 to 2005, father of psychology in the Philippines. Alfredo Lagmay was a Filipino psychologist notable for introducing behavioral studies to psychology. He is also known for his contributions to hypnosis and relaxation techniques. His work helped establish behavior therapy as a valid treatment option for these conditions. This was an important development because until then, hospitalization and electroshock therapy were the only available options. Ika-4, Tigavino Trono. In 1931 to present, mother of seaweed diversity. Trono was a marine biologist who contributed to tropical marine psychology research. Trono's study centered on seaweed biodiversity. So, increase our understanding of diversity of this plant group in Asia and its role in marine ecosystems. Ika-third is Edgardo Dizon Gomez in 1938 to 29. He's an expert in conservation biology. He was born in the Philippines in 1938. He studied biology at St. Mary's University of Minnesota and the University of California, Berkeley, where he earned a PhD in marine biology. Wow, okay. Gomez spent his whole life protecting the coral reefs and other marine resources in the Philippines. He led the initiative or planting corals. Okay, so may tao talaga nagpapalagalag-yapit aton nature. Okay, so good job. Okay, so the second person or scientist is Gregorio Izara in 1902 to 1978, videophone inventor. He was a scientist and engineer from Southeast Asia. He is best known for inventing the videophone, which he patented in 1955. As one of the most widely known Filipino inventors, Zara patented 30 devices. He received the National Scientist Award for his work on various devices that make communication easier for people. Okay, so magpasalamat kita kan Sir Gregorio Y. Zara na because of him, we can communicate other people's mga hagrayo. So, yan na. Bisan hagrayo hera, nakakalikitan connection or communication na era. And era ginihimo kada adlaw. So, bagat nalalasan atong pagkami sa usa nga tawo and at the same time na mo-monitor talaga pero kung okay labera or bagat harani lagyap na marani lagyap ha kada tagsa. So, he made also a plane engine that ran on alcohol. Okay, harmamay ka ito, a plane engine that ran on alcohol. So, kung sugad pa yan na kung sugad itan ginagamit na. So, diri on kita bagan mataas aton it about gas, gasolina, pwede na niya pampalit all alternative na pwede gawin if di rin na kaya ma-sustain and gas kay duro na kamahal. Diba? This got him a lot of attention in the scientific world. So, yan. So, the first is Phil Del Mundo in 1911 to 2011, a pioneer in child health care system and Filipino medical doctor. He was a pediatrician with a passion for the welfare of children. She born in Manila. She was the first Filipino woman to be named a national scientist. Okay, Del Monte is best known for revolutionizing the healthcare system in her country. Her career spanned 8 decades. She established the Philippine first pediatric hospital, the Children's Medical Center. He also served as president of several medical organizations, both in the Philippines and internationally. Okay. So, ano ba ang quote ni uh, Fidel Mondo? I feel that if you give the world the best that you can, the best will come back to you. Okay? So, let's, get into the meaning, hidden meaning nga yung papahiwatig ni Del Mundo. So, ano ba? So, I feel that if you give the world the best that you can, the best will come back to you. Okay, di ba? So, if you are trying to give your best, your very best, okay, di ba? Bagat, ibabalik ka imo, nga masobra pa. Kunwari kay nimo, okay, parang wala lang mananabo. Pero, if you are trying to give your best, bisan makuri. So, ano ibabalik kay mo, di ba? Sobra-sobra pa. Maupait kagagawsan nga result in imo pagkukuri. Your all sacrifices, your all imo pains nga imo aabat, the failures, disappointment, may bayad dito at the end. So, trust the process. Okay? Kailangan mag-trust nato ng process. Kay tanan, it takes time. Okay? That it will come back to you. Sobra pa. Okay? Parang ganun ang ibig sabihin ni Del Mundo. In my own perception. Okay? Iyo, depende yan iyo pagkaintindihan gusto signon ni Del Mundo. So, final thoughts. No matter your goals, you can also find inspiration in the stories of others. Okay. So, ito ka 15 nga mga tao, nga mga scientists. So, I think, I'm pretty sure na naghatag inspiration no. Wow! Yan na na-realize niyo nga dakon irabuli ka aton. Diba? It's because of them nakakabuli ka raha aton. The Filipino scientists we've discussed today have all made a difference in their fields. They pave the way for future generations of Filipinos who want to be part of global scientific community. Okay? The famous scientists have one thing in common. Okay, so nakikita niyo kung ma-realize niyo may ada common. Those 15 scientists may dara usa nga common. So ano ba adto nga mga usa nga common? Okay, they were inspired people and events that lead them down paths towards science. These influential scientists never gave up on their dreams. So if you're feeling discouraged about your own dream of becoming a scientist, remember this example from history. So, tanin nito nga mga scientist nagkaadin failures, disappointments. Kay, sabi ko pa kanina, it takes time bago nira ito nabuhat. So, if you are discouraged about your own dream to become a scientist or kung ano ba't imo ginpupursue towards your passion, to your career. So, laban lang. Someday, your name will appear on the lists like this and they give you hope. Okay? That's for all today. Thank you for listening. Again, I am ERNA PELEÑO, your reporter for today's discussion. Thank you and God bless.